Welcome back as we work to connect with Jesus and each other. In Luke chapter 11, Jesus talks about light. And so we have light. I have a few candles here that are helping illuminate the room. Now, today we have modern amenities that Jesus didn't. We have light bulbs, whether it's an incandescent or halogen, LED. You walk into a room, you can flip on a switch, and the light turns on automatically. In fact, we can be annoyed if it doesn't work. Oh, I've got to change the light bulb. Or when the electricity goes out, it can be frustrating and a huge inconvenience for us. See, we don't like the darkness. And so something like a candle, it brings light, but not the light that we're used to experiencing. And this was something in Jesus' day that would have been very illuminating, very good for them. But darkness isn't pleasant. When things happen in the middle of the night, if you hear a noise outside your house in the middle of the night and you have to go check it out, that doesn't bring good feelings. Fear and uncertainty are often feelings we have when we talk about darkness. And darkness is when sin happens, when evil happens. Darkness represents the things in our lives that we don't want others to know. And these don't have to be super terrible things, but just things we want to keep private and would be maybe ashamed if other people knew. Light, on the other hand, represents good and pure and things that if others saw, we wouldn't be ashamed. We wouldn't have any worry. Now, in Luke 11, Jesus talks about having a light, having a candle. And you don't light a candle to have it hidden. You don't light a candle so things are concealed. You have a light so that you can see. Because we don't like darkness. We don't like living in this area where visibility is minimized. We like to be able to see. But Jesus also tells us that the more light that we allow into our lives, the better we'll be able to see because the darkness will be driven out. The more light, the less darkness. So think about that for a minute. The more light you have in your life, the more darkness that's gone, the more sin and evil and shame that is driven out when we have more of Jesus, who is the light. It's not a matter of doing something fancy. It's not a matter of doing something that's uber spiritual. It's a matter of just allowing more Jesus into your life. And when you do, your life is brighter. It's more illuminated. The shame and darkness and evil are gone and are changed and now become light and purity and goodness and joy. Things that we're proud of. Things that we like. Things that are good. See, Jesus is the light of the world. And he wants to come into our lives. Wants to illuminate it so our lives can be good. Stay connected to each other and with Jesus.